athletes turned actors to get ready for Super Bowl 57. What does that have to do with the Super Bowl, you might ask? Not much. Just thought it might be fun. Last time we had the order of Drew with you, then Kyle, then Drew when we did our draft of what did we draft last time? You remember?
Disney movies.
Disney Channel original movies. Ooh, that was a good one. That might have been the best one so far. So this week the order is going to be Kyle, supposedly handsome Drew, and Drew with a U, which is so great. I planned this out so perfectly to get the number one overall pick because the number one overall pick is super easy. Everybody knows what it is. You remember him from classics like The Scorpion King, like Walking Tall, The Mummy Returns, The Rundown, the other guys, Rampage, Skyscraper, Doom, a bunch of other movie adaptations from video games, Black Adam, Red Notice, Moana, which one I've seen 100 times the last week. Dwayne "The Rock"
Paul
Johnson.
Rudd. Oh, sorry. I totally missed where we were going.
It's Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. Yeah. He is the greatest athlete turned actor of all time. Number one pick. Light him up. Kyle's team is going to win regardless of who you guys pick now.
You mean Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson from the HBO hit show Ballers?
Yes. The same Rock. Yes.
Okay, perfect.
And Young Rock, I think, is TV show that's on network television right now. There's no way that's good. So Crawford, pick is to you.
So now that I know that everybody from the WWE is on the table,
pretty much.
Okay, perfect. I mean, you could draft everybody out of the WWE basically, because I think they're contractually obligated to get like at least 5 crappy movies. Some of them actually made some decent ones though, and I'm going with Dave Bautista. Guardians of the Galaxy, Blade Runner 2049, Knock at the Cabin Door. He's put together a fairly solid.
Name one more.
I just named a bunch. All right, the Guardians of the Galaxy Christmas special.
Perfect.
So he's put together a fairly decent repertoire for himself, and he plays always I'm the big giant guy who's like trying to be sweet but like can't quite do it. Yeah, I like him. So I'm going with Dave Bautista with my first pick.
Solid. WWE really showing up strong in the first round. I have a feeling that's about to end. Drew the U end out the first round.
Yes. So for my first pick of the inaugural Super Bowl athletes turned actors draft, I'm going to go with the counterpoint to The Rock in Hobbs and Shaw. I don't know if y'all knew this, but star of Lock, Stock, and Two Smoking Barrels, The Meg, Furious 7, Fate of the Furious, Mechanic reboot. Jason Statham was on the British national diving team for 12 years.
No way.
Yeah.
And he is on my list.
Huh.
He's in the Expendables, Transporter, and then I don't know when he got recruited to be like a model at one diving event, which got him into the acting world, I think.
That adds up.
And then Lock, Stock, and Two Smoking Barrels, and from then on, it's all Statham, baby.
Wait, is his first movie Lock, Stock, and Two Smoking Barrels?
Yeah, his first 2 movies were the Guy Ritchie movies, that and Snatch.
Wow. Okay. I had no idea. That's incredible. Let me ask you guys this to start the second round. How do we feel about bodybuilding? Sport, athlete? They got to be athletes.
This was going to be controversial. Yeah.
100%.
I'll give it to you.
You got to count them as athletes. Arnold Schwarzenegger coming off the board in round 2. My team is The Rock and Arnold Schwarzenegger. Yeah, Crawford, to you.
Oh, man. Those are all pretty good. Strong team. Like a very strong team.
Very strong.
For you.
Yeah.
I thought that Drew was going to snipe my next pick, so I'm going to go ahead and take him before anybody else can. But also of Guy Ritchie movie fame from Lock, Stock, and Two Smoking Barrels and Snatch and Gone in 60 Seconds is Vinnie Jones. Will be my second pick. Vinnie Jones was a professional football player, soccer player in England, and he actually holds the record for fastest red card ever for headbutting a ref the moment the first whistle started. He was basically like the enforcer goon of the NHL. That was his role on the soccer teams. And so he would go in and then just like fight people and rough them up.
Set the tone.
And so one day he got really drunk in the locker room beforehand and was like, I want to get the fastest red card ever. And so like went over to the ref, and then as soon as he blew the whistle, he just headbutted him. And he like walked into the locker room. So Vinnie Jones bringing in the muscle and the attitude that we need. Not the podcast you deserve. Drue, with you, over to you.
All right, I'm going to throw it back for my second pick. This person was on the Oakland Raiders for, I think, 7 games.
Don't do it.
Then went to the Canadian Football League.
Stop.
Oh.
He starred in The Mandalorian, Arrested Development, Predator, and
Carl Weathers
was Apollo Creed.
That's a good
Carl Weathers.
to get Carl Weathers. Oh, that's a good pick. Ooh, that's a really good pick.
That's gonna be my next one.
We're gonna go with the third round here. There's another really good strong picks, but you know what? One of the best performances by an athlete turned actor of all time.
I think I could call what this is. I think I know what it's gonna be.
Comes in a classic movie called Airplane. And it's Abdul-Jabbar. No. He's also in various TV shows like New Girl. He was in
Game of Death, the last movie Bruce Lee made.
I just saw one that he was. Oh, he was in Glass Onion for like 2 seconds. Oh, Dave. Dave was the one I just saw him in. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Love him.
Dang.
His performance in Airplane
is so funny.
Yes.
I'm going to keep riding this basketball train for a little bit.
Ooh,
and I will take...
LeBron doesn't count.
No.
Michael Jordan.
No.
Shaq?
Nope. These are all possible answers you could have. All of the cameos from Space Jam, I guess, are allowable as well. Kevin Garnett in Uncut Gems. But the one I'm going with is by far his greatest role, and he should probably quit playing basketball immediately to pursue acting. I'm going to go with Boban from John Wick 3. Because watching him palm Keanu Reeves' face and like throw him and then like kick him with his 8-foot-long legs in the chest, I was like, this is the coolest thing. And then watching him die with book I was like, that's the most believable death scene I've ever seen. The man was a natural.
He was a natural.
Delivering his lines without looking at the camera like a pro. I got a lot of height on my team. Dave Bautista, Vinnie Jones, and Boban. I don't think anybody is under 6'6".
I did some research and made a short list for which was before I wanted, and I had like 6 or 7 names on here. I now have no names on my short list. Y'all are all crushing this. Yeah. So the last one for my third pick, he was a world professional middleweight karate champion, has won over 100 karate tournaments. He was in Delta Force, Way of the Dragon, Walker, Texas Ranger, and has the best cameo of all time in Dodgeball. That's Chuck Norris.
Nice.
Wow.
Okay.
I didn't know that he was a professional athlete. That makes sense.
All right, Kyle, going into the 4th round.
When you picked your Carl's Weathers pick, and this guy who played for the Oakland Raiders was like, how is he going to take this guy from me so soon? I really wanted to take him in the last round, mainly so that I can go home for Christmas and Dale Cox will let me in the door. But an Oakland Raider Hall of Famer who is also on like Fox NFL Sunday now, who also starred in the classic movie Broken Arrow, and I'm sure something else, Howie Long. Howie Long, one of the greatest athletes turned actors of all time. I'm basing that off one performance of one movie. It was that good. That good.
This is what I thought you were going to pick in the last round.
No,
I thought this was coming for sure. So if you didn't pick it this time, I was going to take it.
Fair enough. He's so good.
Good on you. Well, following my height pick, I guess I'm like locked in. I'm going to just really overpower everybody. I don't know what sport we're playing, but I hope it's tall. I hope height is important. I hope it's not diving. I'll say that. Because I'm going to go with Andre the Giant.
Oh,
from The Princess Bride.
Yeah.
So, I mean, Come at me. I have the best offensive line that's ever existed.
Strong to quite strong.
I love that pick for you.
I don't think any of my guys need to jump to dunk.
Sounds nice. That sounds nice.
They also will drink entire kegs by themselves. So we've got a lot going for our team.
Yeah, that's good. Drue, you get the last pick.
Yeah, and y'all have chosen a lot of great ones. And looking through my list, I've got one I'm pretty confident with. Like I said, I don't know, Crawford, you mentioned not knowing what the stakes are. So I'm hoping that it's not basketball. My fourth pick is I don't know how good they are at basketball, but they were in The Mandalorian. They were in the Fast and Furious franchise as well. They were also in Deadpool, and they're 7-1 in the MMA mixed martial arts. That's Gina Carano is going to be my fourth pick.
Nice.
Drue with a U, famously a supporter of women on the podcast, is going to pick the only female participant in our contest.
You also picked the only one who's been canceled so far.
Oh, wait, what? For what?
For so many things. I'll talk to you about it later.
Ah, dang.
Taking the moral high ground on us. Watching it crumble between your feet.
Women let me down.
Oh, man.
Is it too late to pick Ronda Rousey? Has she done anything controversial?